Chapter 1. The Spark of Insight, Discovering Tesla's Leadership Essence. Nikola Tesla once observed that the most remarkable inventions arise from the courage to think differently, from the humility to learn from every failure, and from the vision to see beyond the horizon of today. When we look at Tesla's life, we find a profound lesson in wisdom and leadership that applies to anyone striving to leave a lasting mark. The story of Tesla's world power vision, imagined in the early 1900s, illustrates his daring approach. He set out to deliver free wireless electricity to every corner of the Earth, believing that true leadership begins with a selfless purpose and an unwavering belief that the future can be better than the present. When setbacks piled up, technical, financial, and societal, Tesla still kept his focus on the long-term payoff, a testament to his disciplined thought and resilient heart. Key principles that emerge from Tesla's journey: 1. Vision beyond the obvious. 2. Relentless curiosity and learning. 3. Courage to lead from silence, not bravado. 4. Devotion to service rather than profit. 5. Patience to let ideas mature beyond short-term results. Motivational insight. A leader in Tesla's mold understands that wisdom is the quiet clarity that guides decisions even when everyone else is shouting for immediate gains. By committing to a higher purpose, you create a compass that keeps you steady through uncertainty. Practical example for today: imagine a startup founder who's tempted to chase a quick round of funding that dilutes control and dilutes vision. Applying Tesla's principle of vision beyond the obvious means pausing, reviewing the mission's long-term impact, and deciding to seek alternative paths, perhaps a phased plan that preserves autonomy and keeps the original promise to customers intact. Or consider a team manager who faces rapid turnover and low morale. Use Tesla's relentless curiosity. Arrange a weekly knowledge-sharing session where each member presents a recent insight, new tool, or learning, regardless of its immediate business relevance. This practice nurtures creativity, invites fresh perspectives, and signals that growth supersedes comfort. Conclusion: Tesla taught us that leadership is not a title, but a series of intentional acts. By cultivating curiosity, remaining anchored to a noble purpose, and letting actions outshine words, you become a beacon of transformation. Like, share, and subscribe for more wisdom and leadership. Reflection question: what vision do you hold that can outlast today's distractions, and how can you guard it against short-term pressures? Chapter 2. The Laboratory of Learning, Tesla's Formula for Informed Leadership. Tesla's career was a laboratory of continuous learning. He did not rely solely on formal education. His notebooks were filled with sketches, equations, and notes on the natural world. He believed that every experience, success or failure, was a lesson if you had the humility to analyze it. The anecdote about Tesla's accident in the 1880s exemplifies this. After a severe electric shock, he recorded the physiological changes his body endured. Instead of dismissing the event as a nightmare, he transformed it into a study of electrical currents and the human body. The insight led him to develop the induction motor, a device still ubiquitous today. 3 core lessons of Tesla's learning model. 1. Record every moment with detail. 2. Extract patterns from seemingly unrelated data. 3. Apply insights rapidly to test hypotheses. Motivational insight. Leadership thrives on an adaptive mind that constantly reshapes itself. The more deliberate you are in capturing information, the clearer the patterns become, leading to smarter decisions and bold innovations. Concrete examples for today's audience. Keep a personal leadership journal. Each day, jot down challenges you faced, decisions you made, and emotions that surfaced. Revisit these entries weekly to spot recurring themes. Perhaps you consistently delegate too little or you hesitate to speak up. The patterns inform your growth strategy. B. When confronted with a new industry trend, say artificial intelligence, don't wait for a definitive forecast. Create a small experiment. Develop a proof of concept tool, gather user feedback, and adjust your approach iteratively. This mirrors Tesla's rapid prototyping. C. Build a knowledge network that crosses disciplines. Invite a software engineer to share insights on data structure, while a designer discusses user experience. This interdisciplinary dialogue often sparks novel solutions, much as Tesla's work on electromagnetism intertwined physics, engineering, and aesthetics. Conclusion: Tesla's laboratory mindset shows us that true wisdom is lived through disciplined observation, fearless experimentation, and relentless refinement. You can cultivate this by listening to your own narrative, converting chaos into order, and applying each lesson immediately. Like, share, and subscribe for more wisdom and leadership. Reflection question: what is one event today that you can transform into a learning laboratory for yourself and your team? Chapter 3: Leading with Silence, Tesla's Quiet Power in Action. Tesla's leadership was rarely loud. It was a subtle, persistent force that grew from internal conviction rather than external display. He preferred to let his inventions speak, yet his actions, such as refusing to accept patents that restricted others' use of his discoveries, revealed a quiet defiance that guided him. One striking story: during the early days of the electric telegraph, Tesla joined a major company to refine its system, yet he covertly developed a rival transmission method. When the company pressed for patent rights, he declined, insisting that knowledge should not be shackled. This act of silent leadership earned him respect, even as he faced obstacles. 5 core principles of Tesla's silent influence. 1. Act with moral clarity, irrespective of approval. 2. Lead by example, not by proclamation. 3. Cultivate deep listening, to understand problems before acting. 4. Trust your expertise to persuade, not command. 5. Maintain humility to learn from anyone, regardless of stature. Motivational insight. Leaders who blend conviction with restraint create spaces where true collaboration unfolds. Silent power frees others to contribute, fostering innovations that stem from collective insight rather than dominance. Practical ways to emulate Tesla today. When leading a project, set clear expectations, but let your team drive the solutions. Provide resources and guidance. Let them make the tactical decisions. This empowerment replicates Tesla's hands-off, high-trust style. Roman 2. In a meeting where disagreement arises, listen fully before sharing your point. By processing all voices, you gain deeper understanding and may suggest an answer that harmonizes disparate ideas, an echo of Tesla's integrative methods. Roman 3. Refuse to let proprietary frameworks limit you. If a standard approach fails, experiment freely and open source your findings. This generosity mirrors his refusal to lock knowledge behind patents. Roman 4. Celebrate silent wins. When a team achieves a milestone independently, acknowledge their effort publicly. This reinforces the culture of collaborative ownership. Conclusion: Tesla's silent leadership teaches that real influence is built on respect, trust, and shared purpose. By allowing others to flourish while staying firmly rooted in your values, you inspire a movement that transcends your individual actions. Like, share, and subscribe for more wisdom and leadership. Reflection question: how can you shift from commanding to enabling in your next leadership interaction? Chapter 4. Electricity for All, Tesla's Blueprint for Collective Prosperity. Tesla's genius lay not only in his inventions, but also in his unwavering belief that progress should benefit everyone, not just a privileged few. His vision of wireless power distribution was a radical attempt to democratize technology, ensuring that every person could access energy without barriers. The story of the Tesla coil experiment in the 1890s is emblematic. He demonstrated that electricity could travel through the atmosphere, sparking conversations about a future where homes were lit without wires. Though he never achieved full implementation, his work ignited a global dialogue on sustainable, inclusive power. 5 actionable takeaways from Tesla's universal vision. 1. Prioritize equitable impact in every project. 2. Identify societal gaps and address them creatively. 3. Collaborate across sectors to amplify reach. 4. Advocate for open access to knowledge and technology. 5. Measure success by improved lives, not profits alone. Motivational insight. Leadership isn't about domination. It's about expanding possibilities for others. When you align your goals with broader humanity, you unlock motivation that transcends conventional metrics and sustains long-term success. concrete applications for modern life. Evaluate your product or service through a lens of accessibility. Ask, who is excluded by current design? Iterate to reduce friction for underrepresented users. For example, a fintech app could add voice navigation for visually impaired customers. Partner with nonprofits or community groups to pilot a social impact initiative. If you're a software company, open source an API that lets local NGOs report their data more efficiently. This cross-sector collaboration magnifies your reach and reputation. Create shared resources, such as a knowledge hub where industry experts post tutorials, code snippets, or best practices for free. This not only positions you as a thought leader, but also accelerates collective growth, mirroring Tesla's commitment to open science. Adopt a pay-it-forward mindset by reinvesting a portion of profits into community projects, like scholarships for aspiring STEM students in underserved areas. Aligning financial success with social good builds stakeholder trust and resilience. Conclusion: Tesla's relentless drive to empower others reminds us that true greatness is measured by the horizons you expand for others, not the heights you achieve for yourself alone. Like, share, and subscribe for more wisdom and leadership. Reflection question: what untapped opportunity could you pursue today that would extend benefits to a broader portion of society? Chapter 5. Winding up, harnessing Tesla's spirit for tomorrow. Nearly all of Tesla's ideas were ahead of their time. Yet he never lost sight of the human element, never let ego dominate, and always kept his compass toward a brighter future. For you, the modern leader, this legacy offers a clear roadmap. Fuse curiosity with purpose, lead by example with humility, and relentlessly seek a better world. The final lesson: wisdom is not a destination but a continuous loop. Observe, learn, act, reflect, repeat. Tesla's diaries show that each breakthrough was the result of many iterations, every failure refined. If you adopt this cyclical mindset, you will never stagnate. You will evolve alongside your challenges. To apply this wisdom today, create a personal innovation cycle in your workplace. Set quarterly goals that test a new process or product idea. Allocate time for post-project reflections, document lessons learned. Iterate the following quarter with those insights. This practice institutionalizes Tesla's lifelong dedication to improvement. Remember to celebrate small wins. Tesla celebrated the first successful induction motor even though it was far from commercially viable. Your team will need morale lifts each time a prototype steps in. Applaud progress, no matter how incremental. This positive reinforcement fuels momentum and attracts more talent to your mission. Conclusion: following Tesla's blueprint means becoming a perpetual student, a silent catalyst, and a generous innovator. Each of these roles carries the torch of wisdom into the next generation of leaders. Like, share, and subscribe for more wisdom and leadership. Final reflection question: which of Tesla's 5 core principles will you commit to implementing first, and how will it transform your leadership journey?